Don't forget at halftime of the boys' game, a shooting contest. For our ones that have tickets from the dog pound, sponsored by Jim Lawton and Ray Roll. Don't forget that at halftime. Thanks, Seth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being patient with us. it's time to get going on the boys contest between the Earlsboro Wildcats visiting the Varnum Whippets. Since it's our first broadcast, we're working through some of the technical difficulties. And just so you know, I don't have a roster sheet for either one. I took a picture, but it's time now to get starters going and go from there. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to try my best to get you going as much as I can, but I'm working off of the score book. And so I hope I don't mispronounce any names. If I do, you will just have to forgive me as it is what it is. Okay. So let's go with, first of all, we'll go with starters for Earlsboro. We've got starting number 0, Braden Rawls. Number 5 is Isaac Nice. Number 10 is Elias Barraza. Again, I wasn't able to ask names, so I'm going to go with what I got. Number 13, Wes Lowe. And number 15, Quentin Lena. Oh, sorry. I say sorry, and y'all don't know that I messed up. I should have just went with it. Quentin Lena. That will be your starters for Earlsboro. Now for Varnum, I do not have the starters listed. Let's see. I'm gonna try my best. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what starters are for Varnum, so we'll get there. We've got another address announcer, public address announcer, and this is who's that? Gunner. We've got Coach Gunner announcing. So, as we said, for Earlsboro, starter number 0, Braden Rawls. Number 5, Isaac Nice. Number 10, Elias Barraza. I'm anxious to see what he's got. He had a game winner last year. Number 13, Wes Lowe. And number 15, Quentin Lena. So they'll have a squad ready to go, and we'll see how Varnum matches up with them. Now for the starting lineup on Varnum, I will tell you, we'll get that as we go. I have to do with the same thing as the address announcer, Coach Gunter. So number 2, oh, we're announcing the non-starters. Non-starters right now. Sorry. I do not have a coach. Coach for the boys is Coach Chad Rochelle for Earlsboro. That's coaching the boys Earlsboro team. So just so you know, Coach Chad Rochelle. For the boys, still the same coach, John Mark Hadley, as well as assistant coach Ben Custer. Yeah,
Sophomore, Prince.
4 and 32. All right. It looks like the starters for Varnum will be number 1, Ruben Zapata. Number 5, Dason Hadley.
Number 5.
Number Ruben Zapata is a 5'11" senior. Number 5, Dason Hadley, 5'11" freshman. We got number 22, 5'10" senior Kylan Matt. We got number 24, who is a 6'4" senior CJ Bernard. And we got number 42, a 6'6" junior John Madkin. So now we're going to see. We do have a freshman starting, Coach Hadley's son, Jason Hadley. So we've got him starting probably as a point. We've got Ruben Zapata, got CJ Bernard. Kylan Mack has handled the ball for them quite a bit as well. And then in the middle, we've got Big John Madkin, 6'6", junior, to fill up that lane for them as they go through now. They're doing their last little bit going through, getting them going and figuring out what they can do. So we'll go from there. All right, coaches are getting them out there. They're saying you're ready to go. The Wildcats of Earlsboro versus the Whippets of Varnum. We're getting ready to go. Thank you for being with us again. Sorry that I didn't have all these names there. Work with me as we go. I'll get them on there, and we'll be able to see what's happening. Okay. Thank you for being patient. Next time we'll go ahead of the game and get all of our roster set as well as starters to go forward. The Varnum Whippets have decided they are wearing all white, very thin green stripe, and they are wearing all whites, green numbering. Earlsboro Wildcats are all red with black numbers. Excuse me. As I mentioned before, Elias Barraza was last year at the conference tournament wherever he hit that last second shot 3 to win the game. So I'm anxious to see what he's got going on. The Varnum Whippets start off immediately with the dribble drive on CJ Bernard. But number 13, Wes Lowe says, yeah, you want to go up on me? You might want to take the ball with you because I just took it from you. He's clapping and talking a little trash. Now, there's a difference on height between those two. So CJ went up. I would say Wes Lowe gives up quite a bit of height. And he said, I don't care. Dacian Hadley with the long three, missed it. Zapata with the rebound out to Bernard, over back to the Zapata in the corner for a three, missed it. Number 13, Wes Lowe brings the ball up. It should be a fast-paced game. Quentin Lena brings it out for three, shoots over John Matkins, banks in a three. I do not believe anybody in this gym called called glass, but he don't care. It counted. He's going to do it. So Earlsboro takes the early lead, 3-0. Matkins kind of looked at a coach and said, "What do you want from me?" He banked it. I agree. It was a little bit off, but he did it. He wasn't Tim Duncan there and called off the glass. Dacian decides to shoot another three, misses that. So we'll have to see how that goes. Quentin Lena up. He's going to see how he goes. He goes through. He takes the ball up. John Mackins tries to contest it. However, he's there to pick up the foul. So Quentin Lena used his body, went left-handed. John Mackins went up for the block. However, was not able to get that block. That will be a one foul on Mackins, and Quentin Lena will be at the free throw line shooting two. The first one is good. It is an early 4-point lead. 6:39 in the first quarter. Earlsboro came out and said, we're going to pressure you and see how it goes. We'll try to take home court advantage out early. Quentin Lena with the miss. John Mackins, a great rebound up in there. Dacian Hadley is bringing it up. They're trying a little high-low game. Matkins up top. Bernard tries to use his strength inside, missed it. We have Kylan Mack with a long three, misses it. We have Dacian rebounding through the scuffle. He gets his own rebound, puts up a shot, misses it, gets his own. Scrappy. He gets pushed off there. No call on that. They're letting him play a little bit. No problem with that. Zapata up. Zapata tries to go high-low game, but the overthrows Matkins down low. Earlsboro ball. Unforced turnover there. Right idea, wrong execution. We get that from time to time. Not a problem. Braden Rawls, number 0, brings the ball up the court, throws it over to Lena. Lena back to Barraza, who takes it, being guarded by C.J. Bernard. It's going to be a tight matchup there because Barraza will pull up the shot and 3 anywhere he gets the ball. Braden Rawls is a scrappy player. Quentin Lena throws the ball up, misses it. Madkins gets a long rebound. That ball hit the floor. Shouldn't count as a rebound if it hits the floor. I'm just kidding. That was a good block out. Madkins says, I'll take the rebound and like it. Pad my stats, would you? CJ Bernard up top. He's going to try to drive in again. You know, he was stopped earlier by West Lowe. This time he did a little turnaround. He needs to use his height advantage. Thought he would use that turnaround. Missed the shot. Now Barraza brings the ball up. CJ Bernard on him. Lena throws a little screen. West Lowe throws the ball in, misses it, hits it off it. It bounces off everybody in the gym. He gets his own ball. Barraza with the point up. Can't get the shot, but he does. Dacian gets the rebound. And that's a quick foul on Isaac Nice. Isaac Nice with his first foul. Varnum's going to throw the ball in. Kylan Mack to Dacian. Dacian's running point guard for him, it seems like. Kylan and Zapata are your guards, along with CJ, a forward, and center of Madkins. Madkins puts up a screen, a little give and go. Dacian puts the ball where he needs to go. It's a little low before he gets a shot up, though. He comes along, and there's a foul, Earlsboro foul on 0, Braden Rawls. That's a second foul on Earlsboro. That was a good pick and roll. He bounced pass, which is not a problem. However, Matkins is 6'6". You might want to get that ball up just a little. He'll work on that, I'm sure, and see. A little bit of pushing. There's some hand check going on. Refs are not calling it. They're letting them play. Again, no problem with that. Dacian goes in and out to the corner on Kylan Mack for the 3. Kylan Mack with the 3. Great give and go in and out by Dacian. Dacian kept the ball alive and was able to create that. Zapata with some pressure, but Lowe kept the ball there over to Lena. Lena doesn't mind putting up a 3, misses everything. Kylan Mack with the rebound. That was a great 22-foot shot from 21 feet, if you know what I'm saying. He went long. Dacian decides to drive, throws the ball in the corner for Kylan. Kylan said, I'll do it once. I'll do it again. Hit a 3. Kylan hits another 3. We have a 6-4 lead for Varnum with 3 minutes, 51 seconds to go. That's the way to get that 4-point lead evaporated by 2 quick corner 3s by Kylan Mack. West Lowe tries to drive, and he is stopped by number 1, Ruben Zapata. Zapata picked up his first foul, however. 2 team fouls for each. 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. Refs are cleaning up everything, saying, tuck in your shirts, fella. Tuck in your shirts. What's happening here? I'm not for sure why you don't want your shirt tucked in basketball. I don't get the new school on that. Half of them have their shirts tucked out. Tuck in your shirts. I'm just kidding. That's old school, but it should be. CJ Bernard putting good pressure on Barraza. Lowe decides to drive in, kicks out to Braden Rawls. Back over to Barraza. Barraza drives left-handed, throws the ball up, does not get it. However, he is fouled on a shot. CJ Bernard said, I played good defense. And the ref said, you did. However, Kylan Mack is on the side, and he didn't play good defense. In fact, he whacked him in the head. So now Barraza is going to have 2 free throws. We'll see how he does that. If he goes up in there. Barraza left-handed, hits the first free throw. We got a 6-5 score. As I said earlier, Barraza, I've seen him play last year, and he does not mind shooting. He'll take the team on his shoulders, and he will shoot from just about anywhere that he thinks he's open. But he has put both of those shots up and in, not a problem. So now it's a 6-6 tie with 3:15 to go. Dacian's on the corner and got a good drive. Takes it in there. He does lay it up. Looks for the little 10-foot shot. Misses it. However, he gets fouled on the play. And that is a foul on number 5, Isaac Nice. That's Isaac Nice's second foul. And Dacian Hadley will be going to the line shooting 2. So Dacian up, gets the ball, go through the basket, shoots 1, makes it. It's a 7-6. Coach, Wildcat coach, who is, I said that earlier, Chad Rochelle. He's helped by assistant coach Tim Gentry. They decided, Coach Gentry caught him and said, hey, number 5, Isaiah Nice, he's got 2 fouls. You might want to do something. And Coach Rochelle said, you're right. I will. As Dacian hits that second shot, he gets a sub in. And that sub is number 3, Drew Roach, in for Isaac Nice. Drew Roach. Good to see him in the game there. They go through. Braden Rawls tries to cut a good shot. I mean, a good cut to go in. However, he loses control and the ball goes off his leg. Earlsboro with the turnover. Varnum will start the possession. Go down. It's an 8-6 lead. 2:52 to go. Dacian, they're playing that give and go with Matkins. Kylan Mack on the corner. He decides to drive. He goes all the way over, hits C.J. Bernard in the corner. C.J. misses the ball, misses the 3, but John Matkins, big John Matkins, goes over there all the way to the corner and gets the ball back out and passes to Dacian. Dacian over to Zapata. Zapata over to Matkins, just not high enough. Quentin Lena with the steal. Quentin pushes it up, says, hey, you leave me open, I will shoot. 3-point, no good. Kylan Mack with the rebound. Dacian will bring the ball up. Some I will use first and last names. Some I'll just say Zapata. It's Ruben Zapata. Unless somebody tells me it's Zapata, then I don't know. But I'm going to go with Zapata, Tomato. It's Zapata. All right. So Dacian's got the ball up top, looking to see what we're going to set up, getting everything going. Zapata with the screen. Dacian with the round. Big John Matkins up high-low. Going to look. C.J. Bernard up top, bringing the ball back out. I was just fixing to say Varnum has not subbed, but C.J. Bernard with the 3, in and good. C.J. Bernard with the long 3. I was just fixing to say Varnum hadn't subbed yet, and just then somebody's going to check in for Varnum. We'll get that as they have an arm there. C.J. Bernard is guarding him. West Low deep down 3, misses it. Dacian gets a rebound, tore it away from Matkins. Dacian throws the ball up over to Zapata. Zapata misses it, but Big John Matkins in there. He gets the rebound and the score. He gets the rebound and the putback. John says, no, fellas, I got you on this. It's no problem at all. So there's a timeout. 1 minute and 14 seconds to go in the quarter. Earlsboro calls the timeout. We will have a sub number for Varnum, number 33. Christian Brogger is what I'm going with until they correct me. Okay. So it is Christian Brogger, a 6'2 junior, will be coming in the game. I'll let you know who he's coming in for whenever they go back out. He's got a sub. They've got a sub there. John Mackin says, listen, I'm active and I'm working it. I'm big, but I'm mobile. I'm agile. I'll be the man right here. Christian came in for Ruben Zapata. Ruben Zapata is out, getting a drink, sitting down. It will be Earlsboro ball on the end line. After the score, they're able to run the end, baseline there, so not a problem. They are putting pressure. Varnum is putting pressure on them. 1-2-1-1 trap, pressing trap. They throw the ball over to Drew Roach. Unfortunately for Earlsboro, just a bit high. So he overthrew that. It'll be Varnum ball. Varnum bring the ball up, and we'll go from there. It is a 13-6 lead with 1 minute to go in the quarter. Christian, it's a high-low game. Christian Braga over to John Matkins. A little turnaround, did not get it. Dacian had his hand in the passing lane, though. Good move by him, did not get it. However, Barraza went to throw the ball up the court and realized nobody was there. Earlsboro is going to have another substitution, and that will be in for Drew Roach. Number 3 went out, which means number 4 came in. Number 4 is the name of Hunter Nice. So we've got an Isaac and a Hunter Nice. Too nice. Too nice. All right, I'll let you make your own joke. Well, Dacian decides to go inside, probably at a ill-advised pass to Christian Brogger, but he was not able to handle it. It wasn't a good pass. I would put that more on Dacian than anybody else. Earlsboro is bringing the ball up the court, 13-6 lead with 25 to go. Barraza goes up and in, shoots it, misses it. Kylan Mack with the rebound brings it to Dacian. Coach Hadley says, hold right here, 20 seconds to go. We'll go for one shot. Now, if you get an easy layup, you go ahead and put it in, but I'm assuming we'll just go one shot. So Dacian goes around, tries to see it, pulls up at the elbow, puts it in, banks it in. He did not call glass either. Glass is working on both ways. It's 3 seconds to go. Quentin Lena pulls up from 30 feet, puts the ball up, and just long. It's the score at the end of first quarter. It's the Varnum Whippets 15, Earlsboro Wildcats 6. We have a 1 minute timeout between quarters. Again, it is Varnum 15, Earlsboro 6. There's a few delays here as I'm also writing a few things down. I don't have all my stuff going, so I'll work on that. This is my first time on Squirtle here and trying to get you everything you need. It's been a tight contest so far, even though the score doesn't show it. It's been a lot of back and forth. A few turnovers. The cheerleaders are now out on the court during the intermission or the timeout, I guess. Some of the Earlsboro basketball players are now cheerleaders, so their cheerleading crew has extended. Varnum looks to be about the same. They may have added one, but their squad looks to be about the same. Now we get the second quarter underway. Second quarter underway. It will be Earlsboro ball. Let me set the stage for you here. We've got number 0, Braden Rawls for Earlsboro, number 13, Wes Lowe, number 10, Elias Barraza, number 15, Quentin Lena, and the number 4, Hunter Knight. For Varnum, we have who ended the quarter with Dacian Hadley. An ill-advised pass on Earlsboro, who threw it over and went backcourt. Again, for the second quarter, we have Dacian Hadley, Kylan Mack, CJ Bernard, Christian Brogger, and John Matkins. We did have a substitution. Isaac Nice came back in the game. He has 2 fouls, but he came back in the game for Hunter Nice, who threw the ball away. So Coach Rochelle is getting back with the starting 5 right there, trying to get everybody there. Dacian decides to go and makes a move, and it winds up he gets Isaac Nice, who just went back in the game, picks up another foul, a hand check foul. So that's Coach Rochelle is going deep in the bench. Isaac Nice with 3 fouls. He's going to have to put in number 12, Nate Ruiz. So Nate is now in. Varnum's trying to get the ball in. They do, and out too much trouble. Kylan Mack says, I'll shoot a 3. Sure will. Misses it, but Kylan gets his own rebound, throws the ball up, misses that. Christian Brogger goes up, gets a rebound, goes up, tries to do it, and when he does, he gets fouled. He gets fouled by number 15, Quentin Lena. That will be his first one. Christian Brogger, Brogger put that way in there and said, I'll get all that. I will get that ball, and I will get a rebound. So now picked up a foul on Quentin Lena. Now, Christian Brogger, he did miss the first free throw. So he's going to go for the second one here and see if we can get at 7 minutes, 22 seconds in the second quarter, see if we can up that lead. And we do. Christian Brogger makes 1 out of 2. Varnum has a full court pressure. Braden Rawls gets the ball, slapped away by Kylan Mack. He's a little bit out of control, but yes, he does it. Number 12, Nate Ruiz goes up, and Christian Brager says, "You know what? You can go up, but you're going to feel that pain because I'm going to knock you right down." And so he did. Christian Brager didn't even get even close to the block, but he did knock him down. That's that's what you do. You make them think about it next time. Nate Ruiz is up for the uh, first of two, and he makes them. So he did make one. Now he's up for the second one. It's a 16-7 lead from Varnum with 7 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Nate Ruiz for the second shot. It's long. He misses it. Christian Brager tries to get the ball. Doesn't. He tries to get it, but however, West Lowe forces the ball out, so it still remains Varnum ball. That was just a long rebound. I don't want to give up a rebound on a free throw, but that was a long bounce that just went to the side and everybody ran for. So luckily, Varnum still retains possession of the ball. High-low here with Christian Brager and John Madkin. Christian Brager says, "I'll just drive and see what we do." Dacian pulls up from pump fakes it, goes in, does a little floater, misses it. Quentin Lena with the rebound. Barraza pushes it up. Nate Ruiz goes up for the shot, misses it. Christian Brager with the rebound. Dacian gets the ball, pushes up to CJ Bernard. CJ Bernard is assessed with the offensive foul on West Lowe. CJ Bernard, offensive foul. We've got some substitutions for Varnum. We've got number 3, number 12, and number 34. I'll get their names here as I get my handy dandy roster that's on my phone right now. Give me a second. Number 3 is Devin Fulbright. Some of y'all knew that, but I did not. Devin Fulbright. They went up for a shot, missed it, but it bounces off of White, so it's still Earlsboro ball. Number 12 is Trenton Mack. All right, Trenton Mack. Writing that down on my sheet. And then number 34 is Adrian Vigil. Adrian Vigil. Quentin Lena with the shot inside. And missed the shot, but he did draw the foul. Draw the foul on number 33, Christian Braga. That will be his second. Adrian Vigil was there as well, but it was on Christian Braga. Quentin Lena is at the line, hits the first one. We'll see how he does on this second one if he can get that and get into this lead that Varnum has, and he does. He gets a second one. There's 6 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Varnum leads 16-9. Varnum brings the ball up. Adrian Vigil hands off to Dacian. Dacian over to Trenton Mack. Over to Devin Fulbright. Back to Dacian. Oh, he calls he calls he calls a foul, a moving screen on number 3, Devin Fulbright. Not a problem with that, but that ref there was way on the other side. Not for sure that was. Uh, it is. He did call it. I will let him. I'll let him do it. If he saw it, then you call it. I can't stand when somebody doesn't call it. Oh, it's not my call. Yeah, it's your call. If you see it, you call it. So he did, and I appreciate that. Quentin Lena with the long pass misses it, throws it out of bounds. Tried to get Nate Ruiz and could not. Adrian Vigil with the strength. Quentin Lena with the drive. Quentin Lena gets his hand in there and knocks it out. Braden Ross throws it over ahead to West Lowe, who hits a 3. It is a 16-12 game with 5:18. So Braden Ross pushed the ball up with 5:18 to go in the second quarter, a 30-second timeout. Braden Ross pushed the ball up to West Lowe. West Lowe in the corner, right-hand corner, decides to shoot that 3 and says, "Yes, I'll take that. Let's get this game a little closer." So 16-12 game. Timeout, Varnum, the Whippets, with their first timeout of the half. We'll try to figure out what's happening here. We've got our same players out right now. It'll be Varnum ball. Pardon me. I cough from time to time. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm dealing with a little bit of cough and cold, so I'm working through it. So far, it's been pretty good, and I apologize for any cough or sniffle. Sometimes that will happen. Dacian will get in there. He didn't get a 5-second. Passes over to Adrian Vigil. Adrian Vigil goes up, but before he gets there, he walks, travels with the ball. They get him for a travel. It will be Earlsboro ball. Braden Rawls with the little floater, and he missed it. Dacian went up for the rebound. Braden hit it, but it last touched Dacian's hand, according to Mr. Referee, and so it will still be Earlsboro ball. Now, Dacian got his hands in the passing lane. Great play, almost had the steal. West Lowe had to go get it and throw it off of Dacian's face. Now, Dacian didn't want off his face, but again, he was in the lane and almost got the steal. Great anticipation. Again, Braden Rawls has the lane. Dacian gets in there and stops the ball. Gets his hands in there and is able to knock it free. They are working on Quentin Lena down low. He goes up and he uses that body of his to shoot and count the basket. First foul on number 34, Adrian Vigil. Again, Quentin Lena says, you know what? I'm a wide body for a reason. Watch this. And he used it perfectly. A great move. Used his left hand, protected the ball, and made a three-point play the old-fashioned way. I say that he did that because he was wider body than Vigil, and he used Vigil could jump, but he couldn't get past him there. So he was able to use what he had and his left hand. Dacian dribbles around, gets it from Aiden Vigil. Oh, they're counting another screen against Aiden Vigil. They're counting another moving screen. Dacian hit the three, but it did not count. We have multiple subs including number 13 for Varnum, and that would be Evans Wise. Evans Wise is what I got on my page. So Evans is there. Earlsboro up quick, pushes it up. Nate Ruiz with the three. And fellas, we have an Earlsboro lead 18-16 with 3:55 to go. Earlsboro just came back and put something on them right here. Nate Ruiz says, I'll make a three. Sure will. You want to see this? Let me do it. Here we have CJ Bernard with a three. It bounced, then it went in. So now we have a 1-point Varnum lead with 3:40 to go. It's an up and down game. Up and down game. Evans Wise fell and fouled Braden Rawls as he went forward. So it will be 2 shot because of the bonus. Foul count is 5 for Varnum, 2 for Earlsboro. 5-2 foul count in this corner. So you'll have to Earlsboro with 3 minutes and 36 seconds to go will be in the bonus shooting the whole time. Will be shooting the whole time. He made his first one. We'll see. See if he can make his second one. And we'll see tie ball game. And he does not. John Mackins with the rebound. So 3:33 to go. And we have a tie ball game at 19 apiece. CJ Bernard. Oh. CJ Bernard got the ball stripped from him. He went to go get it. And as he did, he landed on top of West Lowe with the steal. CJ Bernard picked up his second foul by landing on West Lowe. That puts West at the line, shooting 2. As I said, Varnum has over 5 fouls, they're already in the bonus. Westlow not good on that shot. First shot is not good, but we'll see how he does on the second shot. A little bit of foul discrepancy here. I have a problem with it. If you're aggressive, you're going to get fouls. That's what happened. Westlow with the second shot misses it, but Trenton Mack with the rebound over to Kylan Mack, who brings the ball up the floor. Kylan Mack will act as the point guard right now over to Trenton. Kylan's up. He throws up over Quentin. Lena misses it. Braden Rawls with the rebound, pushes the ball ahead, up to Westlow. Westlow gets it over to Barraza. Barraza's looking up. Kylan Mack is on him tight because he knows that he will certainly pull the trigger from wherever he's at. You have to watch him left-handed smooth. Quentin Lena pushes in, doesn't get a foul call. He should have got an offensive foul called, and he did not. He did not, but that's what happens. Evans Wise pushes the ball up to John Mackins. Mackins gets up there, shoots two, does not make it. However, does pick up a foul on Quentin Lena, a big foul. That's foul number 2 on Lena, their big man. So Lena now has 2 fouls. And John Mackins will be at the line shooting 2. John gets up, misses the first one. He'll go for the second one here. So John Mackins up for the second shot. Still tied at 19. No, he breaks that tie. 20 for Varnum, 19 Earlsboro, 2:42 to go. Again, Varnum's in a man-to-man press, just provides some pressure. Braden pushes it around over to Nate Ruiz, who last time shot it. This time decides one more, and he puts one more out of bounds. That Westlow was ready for the shot. It was just not a pass that got to him. Evans Wise bringing the ball up. Coach says horns. Evans says, no, I got you, coach. I'll drive to the lane and shoot a shot. He did miss it, but he picked up the foul on Nate Ruiz. So whatever play call Coach Hadley wanted, Evans said, I don't think so. Watch this. And he drove straight to the lane. Listen, if you're out there listening now as a player and a coach calls a play and you want to run a play, but if you have a lane, you've got to drive it. No coach gets mad on you that. Now, you need to make a shot, which he did not. Then you get fouled. You need to make a free throw, which he did not on this first one. So hopefully he'll make them pay a little bit and maybe get this shot to go in and give a 2-point. And he did. 2-point lead, 2:24 to go. Earlsboro's got the ball. Braden Rawls pushes the ball up. He gets it stolen from him by Kylan Mack, which is a great play. Kylan gets the ball over to CJ. CJ up to Evans Wise for the 2. Great little push there. Kylan Mack said, watch this. I will do this the right way. CJ's got 2 fouls. Need to watch on Barraza. Westlow goes way back, misses it. John Mackins clears the board, pushes it up to Evans Wise. Evans pushes the ball up. Evans been driving. He's not afraid to drive. Behind his back, drives again, throws a long shot. However, he does get another foul. That will be the second on Nate Ruiz. A second foul on Nate Ruiz. Evans Wise will be at the line. We'll have a couple of subs for Varnum coming in, but not before Evans shoots 2 free throws. Yeah, I say Evans. I have to make sure I say Evans. That's what it has in my paper. Evans is a 6'1", a sophomore. Back in the game is Dason Hadley, and Ruben Zapata for CJ Bernard and Trenton Mack. So Dason. Evans is up for the second shot. See if he can get that to go in. He went 1 for 2 last time. 0 for 2 this time. 1 for 4 right now. He's got to make those and make the team pay for that. That would help in the score column for sure. So Westlow is gonna drive. He threw the ball to Braden Rawls. However, he threw a cross-court pass when Braden was 2 feet from him. Point of that is that pass was hot, and Braden could not handle it. That was a turnover on Westlow because that was not a good pass. Kylan Mack's driving over to Dason in the corner. Dason for 3, and he hits it. He hits it, and he just got teed up. He just got teed up. He just got teed up. Dason hits three and then immediately gets a tee. So that will count as a foul on Dason. Now, just to keep it in all fairness, just to keep it in all fairness, he got the tech. Just to keep it in all fairness, he got the tech because he shot a three, he made a three, and he put three fingers up in the face of Wes Lowe. Now, the only problem with that is Wes Lowe earlier was clapping when he blocked CJ Bernard. He was clapping and did the uh flex and all of that. So obviously, a little trash talking. Dason finally hits one and does it. Now, the ref has told Coach Hadley it was because he put it literally up in his face. It was his three, and he put three fingers up in his face. If he would have celebrated another way, probably not bad. But it did give Barraza a chance to hit two free throws, and now Earlsboro has the ball. They'll have to keep an eye on this because, as I mentioned, Wes Wes Lowe is very him and Braden Rawls both are very animated, which is passionate. I don't mind that. I don't really mind what Dason did, although it said he put it right in his face and he wasn't going to allow that. So there you go, folks. That's my assessment on it. That's what I got. Lena is in there. Braden Rawls gives a little give and go in there. Again, Braden Rawls with a little trash talk. I'm telling you, I don't mind it, but you can't call a tech on one person and then out on the other. That's my take on that. Evans Wise is driving in, loses the handle, and when he does lose the handle, he winds up fouling Barraza. Not a good foul. That is Evans Wise' first foul, but he does put Barraza on the line, who's known to make his free throws. Again, getting a little chippy, 47 seconds to go. Varnum with the 26-23 lead. A little chippy right now. Ref's going to have to keep an eye on that. I expect it to be as such because they are rivals. Barraza does hit the shot, and we've got a sub for Quentin Mack coming in. No sense. Quentin Lena coming in. No sense to pick up a silly foul with 47 seconds to go. And on the court, we have Gage Brown, number 11. Gage Brown coming in. Gage Brown, number 11. Well, there's a free throw. There was a free throw. Missed it. John Madkins went up, uh, didn't time his jump right, and missed the rebound. And whenever he did, Braden Rawls was able to get it, pass it over to Gage Brown, who just came in, but was a little too hot to handle. He got out of bounds, and it went to Varnum ball. Varnum just drives down, loses the ball on a giveaway. Varnum gives the ball back to Earlsboro. Earlsboro gets the ball stolen. They go down. Kylan Mack now is up, and he loses the ball off his foot. 18 seconds to go, and it is Earlsboro ball. Quentin Lena is back in for Gage Brown on the offensive. He says, "No, bring me the ball. I'll do it." So now we have a back and forth. Good game. It's going back and forth. 26-24 lead for Varnum. 16 seconds to go. Devin's in the game. Devin Fulbright putting pressure. Kylan Max there. Barraza's on him. You know Barraza's going to wind up pulling this. He's got to try not to foul. Left-handed. So you got Quentin Lena is going to try to pull it up. He does push it up. Misses it. Devin Fulbright with the rebound to stop it. And there we have the quarter. Halftime, it is Varnum 26, Earlsboro 24. Now, just so you know, keep you going with that. That was a 18 to 9 quarter for Earlsboro. That's why there's only a 2-point difference. That 15-6, they wiped that deficit out, got it down to 2. So again, halftime, 26 Varnum, Earlsboro 24. Both teams have 4 timeouts left, so not a problem on that. Should be interesting second half. I'll tell you what, folks. Thank you for being with us and joining us tonight. I would encourage you to stay with us. We have 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the half. I'll be back with you in 3 minutes. So there'll be a 6-minute delay. And whenever we get back, we'll get back to you and get you going. Thank you for joining us here on Squirtle TV. I forgot it was the ladies. I forgot it was the ladies. I forgot. And it went down. I looked in on the it's the ladies. Training contest. This contest is sponsored by the we know. Braden and Jenna would like everyone to know that even though breast cancer awareness week is over, it's never too late to check your lumps or your yeah. Now I see why they were going to be reading. Certain infection is key. Bigger. Where's our? There we go. Here we go. And the winning number is 298-434. Awesome. $3 for a 3-quarter and 40. And when it gets to 6, play it hard, you gotta hurry. Wait a minute. Never mind. 5:30 to start. So you gotta wait now. So we'll talk. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There's 20. Let's go, Leah. Go, Leah.
Give her a big hand here. Keep trying. Just go bad. Like, I got me. You say, I know I'm part. What? Yeah, that's for you. That's the Really how? I'm Kinsley's dad. Kinsley how? Yeah, yeah. Or I'll call him Kenny. Yes.
Well, all right there, fans, family, and friends. We're about to get this party started again. Welcome back it has been a great contest. 26-24, Varnum over Earlsboro. Just a 2-point deficit by Earlsboro. Varnum came out on fire. So Earlsboro's like, hey, we got this to a respectable game. Let's get it back going. Same starters will be out there for the Earlsboro Wildcats. Braden Rawls, number 5, is not out there. Isaac Nice. It'll be Nate Ruiz instead. Elias Barraza, Wes Lowe, and Quentin Lena. For Varnum, you've got the same starters. You've got Ruben Zapata, Dason Hadley, Kylan Mack, CJ Bernard, and John Matkins. Now, we just started out right there. The good give and go in there. Got a good score, up 28-24. Earlsboro comes right back. A little bit of spread ball game. Braden Ross is able to score the 2. So Earlsboro go. Jason with the 3. He does hit it. He does hit a 3 in the face of Wes Lowe, although he doesn't let anybody see it this time. And Earlsboro comes right back. Wes Lowe got the 3 hit on him. He puts into Nate Ruiz. Barraza up from top from 25 foot. Dason was there, but you was not there good enough. And Barraza, as I said, does not mind pulling the trigger and certainly hit the shot. Dason's driving in, figuring out what he can do. This little give and go, puts it to Big John Matkins. Matkins with the 3, misses it. Barraza's up there. He looks long with Quentin Lena snowbirding, but he did not get it down to him. Wes Lowe up there. We've got 6:38 to go in the game. Fans are still filing in after the halftime intermission. Braden Rawls has the ball up front, looking where to go. Not for sure where he wants to. Nate Ruiz dribbles around. He's going to go in. Doesn't do anything. Gets to Wes Lowe, who does a floater. No good. Dason Hadley gets there. I'm going to have to say, just so y'all know, he's got a really good kid. I should call him kid because I'm old. Dacian Nix, who is currently playing with the Minnesota Timberwolves, a good family friend of ours, playing with them, their G League team, as well as the Timberwolves themselves. And he's Dacian Hadley. So I'll mess up and call him Dacian a lot instead of Dason, and that's my fault. But Dason with Hadley with a great move there, a drive, and puts it up there. Now he's got a little swagger to him. So even when he did a little chirping symbol. Hopefully the refs don't really call that because, it is a little bit back and forth. We got 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go with 33-29. Wes Lowe tries to drive in. However, 2 whistles blow. They both saw the same thing. And what they both saw was Kylan Mack with the foul. That's the first team foul of the half of the third quarter. First team foul. So keep an eye on that. After 5 fouls in high school basketball, you get to shoot 2. Wes Lowe with the shot. First one's up and in. Newer rule came in a year or 2 ago. They clear after every quarter. Once you get to 5, it's shooting 2. No longer the 1-and-1. We used to do 1-and-1 at 7 and 2 at 10. No longer that. You get 5 fouls, you start shooting. Don't like in the fact that you get less fouls. Dason tries to dribble, crossover, can't get it. Wes Lowe with the steal. He goes up ahead to Braden Rawls with the score. Dason knows that he just messed that up. Got a little sloppy with it and messed it up. He's all right. He'll come back. You can't really talk to him. He's pulled a jumper. He stops, pops, hits the 2. Varnum up. 5 minutes to go. 35-32. Dason had a short memory on that. Was not able to let that affect him too much. Great pressure on that. Pressure enough for him to throw it out and then hit Braden Rawls. Hit Braden Rawls. The ball hit him on his leg and it went out of bounds back to Varnum ball. That's the one thing Dason has showed that he may get hit. He'll just come right back. Even though mentally he'll let 1 or 2 things go against him, he's thinking, no, I'll come back and beat you. Just that. He got the step on Wes Lowe. And when he did, he was able to stop and pull up. He missed the shot, but Wes Lowe tried to come up and fouled him. And I say that because, as I said, I've seen him play last year as an eighth grader. Dason hits the first shot, and some once in a while, even Coach Hadley, when he got the tech, Coach Hadley pointed to his head and said, "Think, use your mind here. Don't get caught up in that." Sometimes he'll do that, but he'll come right back. I have seen him play, and his hands have been in the passing lane all the time. He does make that up. So he'll work on that, I'm sure, as he matures. Quentin Lena with a little reverse mic and try to get it up there. Did not. Big John was up there. Dason finds John Mackins up ahead, and for the easy two, great look up ahead. That's just people running and not hustling. John, the big man, ran back, and Dason rewarded his effort. Barraza with a 30-footer goes up. That was on the top of front of the rim, almost in. Long rebound by Dason. Dason pushes the ball. Little scoop, floater. Does not get it to go in. But another foul. That's a second on West Lowe. West Lowe is contesting it and saying, "You got to be kidding me." And the ref said, "I'm not kidding you. It's no joke. You foul too much." That was just a reference. You foul too much. Homeboy. Anyway, if you know the joke, you know the joke. Dason with the first shot up and in. It's good. He's got the second one. That's good as well. 3:58 to go. Varnum ahead 40-32. An 8-point lead. Barraza is pushing up. He's pushing, but they're wondering. West Lowe over to West Lowe. I missed what? Over to Nate Ruiz, who missed it. Now back in the game is Isaac Nice for West Lowe. Pushed it to Nate Ruiz, who wound up missing. Varnum pushed it up. CJ Bernard tried to get it, couldn't get it. They have an inbound play. Dason would have put that up, but it was a little bad throw. He was able not to get there. He pushes it into CJ Bernard up and in, and CJ misses it. But John Matkins says, "Never mind. Never mind. You missed that. I get it. I'll get the rebound and the putback. That's what I do. I'm Big John Matkins for a reason." And so he did. Now Earlsboro's back. Barraza over to Isaac Nice in the corner. He misses it. John Matkins gets a standing rebound. Dason with his eyes up, looking for what he can do. Figuring out Matkins sets a screen. Dason gets him on his hip, finds him, and that's number 4, a foul on Isaac Nice. That was a short-lived moment for him. Dason now shooting 3. 4 fouls on Isaac Nice, who has barely been in the game. He's picked up 3 quick fouls. Dason missed the first of 3. Got to make them pay when you do that. West Lowe is going to be coming back in, I assume for Isaac Nice, as he's got 4, sure does. West Lowe comes in. Dason hits the second one. He'll shoot the third one. Try to extend this lead, currently at 11, try to push it to 12 with 2:57 to go. He does hit the second of 3. 12-point lead, 2:55. Barraza brings it up. CJ is trying to cut him off, let him get the line, though. And Barraza makes him pay, throws it over to Braden Ross for a corner 3 and a quick timeout by Earlsboro. 2:46 to go. 2:46. We got 44-35. 2:46 in the quarter. CJ Bernard was going to guard Barraza. Had him going left, although Barraza's left-handed. CJ Bernard did not get to the line, though, and let him keep pushing it. A note for all you young defenders out there: the line is your extra defender. If CJ would have picked him up and stepped over a little bit longer, a little bit more, he would have been able to stop him right there. However, Barraza made a good play, pushed him up the floor, and was able to hit Ross, who doesn't shoot as much, but he sure pulled the trigger on that and obviously nailed the 3. So 44-35, the lead back down to 9 with that 3-point play. 2:46 to go here in the third quarter. It'll be Varnum's ball. He can run. Kylan Mack will take it out. He can run the inline on a point made. Be token pressure here, and I say that. Nothing's really token, but you just kind of make sure they know. Braden is there. Say, hey, I'm here. You don't have an easy thing. I'm not putting too much pressure, but I'll stay with you if you want me to. Matkins pushes a little bit give and go. Now they're calling a play set up over to Kylan. Kylan's looking at CJ Bernard from the corner, misses it. Kylan goes for the rebound, misses that. All of them. Westlow winds up throwing it, getting the rebound, throws up a three, misses the three. CJ Bernard over to Dason. Dason looks up, holds it, and says, no, I'll hold it. No, I'll throw it to Kylan Mack up there. Why not? Kylan throws it to Ruben Zapata. Zapata back to Kylan. Kylan does a little floater up and in and good. Little baseline floater from the left hand, put the right hand up there. Barraza coming down. I expect him to put something up, get hot. Him and Lena are the two that I expect to get going. Lena does a turnaround. Everybody blocked out. Dason wound up getting a rebound, standing still. Nobody seemed to want it. Everybody's blocking out. Dason decides to pull up three. After a screen, Dason pulls up a three and hits it over Braden Ross. He hits it. No three fingers in the face. Don't need to. Let the score do the talking. 1 minute, 25 seconds to go. 49-35 Varnum. No need to talk any trash when you're scoring a point. Lena gets the ball over to Braden. Braden Ross shoots a three, misses it. Matkins with the rebound up to Zapata. Zapata up to CJ Bernard. CJ Bernard loses the ball, catches the ball, misses it, throws up for a shot, misses the layup, gets a rebound, puts back. Coach thought there was a foul. There was not. However, Earlsboro gets the ball. Dason made a great play there to try to defend it, threw the ball in. Unfortunately, it was over to Earlsboro. Barraza throws the ball over to Ross for the score. Dason brings the ball up now. Dason drives. He's going to pull up. He decides not to. Throws to John Matkins. Matkins a cut. The big man cuts in and makes the easy layup like he should. Barraza brings the ball up again. Bernard has to use that line. All over to Low, back to Lena, over to Barraza. Mishandles the pass. Barraza does a little shake and bake. Does in there, drives. Oh, he's going to get that foul. He just threw the ball up, but he did get a foul by CJ Bernard, number 24. That'll be his third foul of the evening. Bernard. Barraza will now shoot two with 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds, 10.7 to be exact, just because you want to know. Barraza up for two free throws. Scored the first one. Couple of substitutions. Christian Brager for Ruben Zapata. And then we have Gage Brown in for Quentin Lena for Earlsboro. So Zapata is out. Christian Brager is up. Barraza hit him. 9 seconds to go. Dason going to go. He's got to go. If you're going to go, 5 seconds. 4, 3. Christian Braga throws it into Matkins. Matkins goes up. He shoots it, and he makes it. Matkins shoots it at the buzzer. And at the buzzer, he makes it. Sure enough, Christian Braga throws the ball inside. I wasn't for sure if Matkins was going to make the shot, but he did. And with that, we get a third quarter ending of Earlsboro 39, Varnum 53. Very well educated. I thought they waited a little too long there. And then John Matkins decided to do a move or two. It's kind of like when Christian Leitner decided to do the move when Duke won, when Grant Hill threw him the ball. Now, not the same play, but my point is, he thought, well, I got 2 seconds, means I got all the time in the world. Big John Matkins says, I'm going to dribble, I'm going to shimmy, I'm going to shake, I'm going to turn around. Oh, and then I'll put the ball in. And he did it. So it all worked out well. We got a 14-point lead going into the fourth quarter for Varnum. It will be Earlsboro ball. Same players out for Varnum with Dason, Kylan, CJ, Christian, and John. For Earlsboro, we have Braden Rawls, Barraza, Westlow, Quentin Lena, and Nate Ruiz. Varnum's in a 2-3 zone, a little trap zone. Braden Rawls throws it all the way across court. Lena tries to pump fake, takes a step, misses a three, throws it to Dason with the rebound. Dason throws it up ahead to Kylan Mack. Kylan drives in, 360, little baby hook, goes in, falls down, and he says, no pain, no gain, because it didn't hurt me, and I still scored. He gets up quickly. Earlsboro gets the ball. Barraza's there. I'm surprised he didn't take that shot, actually. Dason in the lane again. CJ Bernard up, and he does dunk it. So we have a steal by Dason. That's all set up by Dason in his hands, active hands. Bernard took off. He threw him down, threw him down. He almost fell. He hit the wall, but he still got there. Quentin Lena pushes up. Christian Braga says, what I do here? He's picked up the foul. He's like, listen, I'm not for sure why I fouled. I literally went straight up. I'm a big body. He hit me. Lena is a fairly good sized fella, and Christian's a fairly good sized fella. And he says, that's just bound to happen. But Lena said, I'll take that and I'll make the shot. Thanks for calling that foul, ref. Back to the play previous, Stason with the look ahead. CJ went. It's always good to see a dunk, small school basketball. A lot of times you don't get to see it. So it's always good when you have athletic players can do that. Dason up quickly to Kylan. Kylan in the corner for three, and it's good. Assist Dason Hadley. Kylan said, I'll take that, and we'll like that 3 times. CJ right there threw that in there, and he had his hands in the passing lane, and he was able to deflect the pass. Balls into Barraza. Barraza, a little shake and bake. Throw it in. Over to Westlow, over to Quentin Lena, back to Rawls. Rawls into Nate Ruiz. Little turnaround. He worked him and then went to his right shoulder with the left hand hook and made it 60-43 with 6:22 to go. They said, you're going to give me the lane. I'm going to do it. I'll go in. 8 little stop, pop, baby hook. I can do that. Yes, sir. Now 62-43, 19-point lead over to Westlow, Earlsboro. Top of the key there to Rawls. Rawls puts it up, misses it. Christian Braga throws it. Rebound. Dason goes up to Christian, goes over to Dason. Dason throws ahead to Kylan. Kylan goes up for the shot, and they beat everybody at back. Nate Ruiz with the foul. That's 3 fouls on Nate. And Dason just said, hey, I'll see the court, and I will throw the ball ahead. He did. Kylan saw that and says, thank you very much. Let me rest while I make 2 free throws. Let's see if he can do it. And he makes the first one. Kylan said, I'll make the first one, and I'll try the second one. And I get to rest. I'll shake a few hands. It's a 20-point lead right here. 3:53 to go. Kylan says, yeah, make the second one. I'll do it. Some subs right here. Trenton Mack, number 12, in for Big John Matkins. And then for Earlsboro, we get number 23, which is Tyrus Heyman. Steal up to CJ Bernard again for a dunk, and he misses. He missed the dunk. Good pass by Trenton Mack, but he misses. So again, number 23 is in. Tyrus Heyman is what I got. Over to Barraza. Barraza going to shoot uncontested 3. Obviously, that's going to be good. I'm just telling you, he is a shooter. He don't mind doing it. So that's Baraga. That's Baraga that puts that in. Dason tried to push the ball up. Just missed it. That happens right there. Pushes it up and they miss the pass. So we get a Baraga again for a shot. Rawls with the rebound. Rebound over to Baraga again. Up to Nate Ruiz. Nate Ruiz, top of the key. He banks it and goes in. Banks it and goes in. Now listen, I said earlier on Dason, his pass, he actually was just passing ahead. Kylan just forgot to look. Kylan said, "Hey, we still playing game?" "Yes, we're playing the game, Kylan. Get in there." Dason did have a turnover on that. A little give and go. He missed that one. But the earlier one, I couldn't give that to Dason. I give that to Kylan. And Kylan's like, "I thought you were talking to me, coach." Yeah, I would have went with that too. Coach was talking to me. That done choked my own self up. Um, 4:44 to go, 64-49 lead. Kylan Mack over in the corner. He's going to say, "I'll just pull it. Tyrus, you just came in. I might as well shoot it on you." Christian Braga with the rebound. He misses it, but Kylan gets the rebound. Throws the Trenton Mack over in the corner. Trenton misses it. Christian's still battling. Misses the rebound. Barraza up. Barraza may look to shoot. Quentin Lena is right there. Barraza's wide open. When I say wide open, if he gets a step, left hand puts it back. Uh, Christian gets a hand on it, but goes over to CJ Bernard, who brings the ball up. Coach yells and says 14 or 1-4, depends on how you want to look at it. And CJ said, "I'll just throw the ball up. Now I'll miss it, but I'll throw it up." Back, Rawls is up, and he goes past. Dason for the score. 3:52 to go in the game. 64-51. 3:52 to go. Just so you know, 64-51 lead Varnum, and Earlsboro has used another timeout. Talk about a little bit of strategy. It's a 60-second timeout to get. Some of the fans are starting to leave. Just kind of, it's not a huge exodus, but a little bit. Both cheerleading squads says, "Hey, the teams can go after it. We can too." Uh, what's that old cheer used to go? "We got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit. How about you?" They're not actually doing that, but both teams are out there trying to get their fans cheered up. And one has palms and the other doesn't. So one's clapping and one's just moving the palms around, whichever one you prefer. Varnum's already back on the court and waiting for Earlsboro to go. So Earlsboro's out there and Earlsboro's out there, and now we're gonna go. Varnum has the ball. They're able to run the inline after a made basket, so they certainly will if they need to. Gets it to Dason. Dason gets fouled immediately by Braden Rawls. That's foul number 2 on Earlsboro. Team foul number 2. Again, they got to get to 5, so they got fouls to give to get to 2. To get to 5, sorry. It's currently at 2. That's where the 2 came in. We want 2 points, unless you want 3. Now you have 3. That's an old cheer as well. I guess y'all don't want to hear me cheer. CJ Bernard is driving in. He's like, "I'll just keep driving. I'll keep dribbling, keep driving." Throwing to, it's a little hop step. He little hop step and a jump, and it was one too many. Now, Kylan, he gave to Kylan. Kylan gave it right back. And CJ's like, "Oh, I'll keep going." But he did a little hop, and he was able to get a travel call. He did not have a suitcase, but it was what it was. Well, Barraza with the miss. Braden Ross with the rebound over to Nate Ruiz for the 3. Dason drives down over Ross. He gives it to Brogger. Brogger looks. He gets it by Kylan. So CJ for 3. Misses it. Misses it. They get a long rebound. They go. West Lowe lets the ball go between his legs. Well, it's a Bucky Dent moment for you Bucky Dent fans, right between his legs. and it went out of bounds. We got subs in. We got Devin Fulbright and John Mackins back in for Kylan Mack and Christian Brager. I'm trying not to mess up any names, so if I do, just forgive me. I'll get better as we go along. My name's Billy Houck, and if you mess that name up, it is what it is. Just say, hey, that guy. We're all good. Dason, Dacian, Dason, Dason. There we go. He's gonna go around, see what he's got. Puts it back up to John up top. John's like, I don't really need this ball. Trenton goes and says, can I get around Barraza? Barraza said, I don't think you can. Back to John. John's looking. He's dribbling up to CJ. CJ says, come here and get the ball. I'm not a point guard. What are you thinking? Devin gets the ball. And Dason said, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll dribble. I'll shoot. I'll do whatever. Oh, I'll feed it to my big man. My big man inside. Big John Mackins with the little baby hook. Dason said, I got you, big fella. I'll feed the post. What I say in the girls' game, feed the post. Barraza's going to shoot. Oh, I'm surprised that he missed it. Matkins runs down the rebound. Active. Matkins been very active. Dason up, passes it ahead to Devin Fulbright. Fulbright leaves it off for Trenton Mack, and Trenton Mack with the score. 68-54, 144 to go. Earlsboro with the ball over to Lena Barraza. Lena's looking to score. Travels in. Devin Fulbright gives it up to CJ Bernard. CJ Bernard with another dunk. Devin with the assist. CJ, he's got those dunks going in. He missed one though. He's 2 for 3 on dunks. Got to improve that. Dason with the steal. Dason with the up to Devin. What a great play, but Dason kept his hands in it. Up to John Maskins with a 360. The turnaround, and John's like, I got agility. I got ability. I can do it. So John said, I'll do it. Barraza said, you know what? I'll shoot from 35 feet. I'll shoot from 35 feet and I'll be good. Now we have a timeout. 57 seconds to go. 57.2. Let's go back to that John Mackins play. Just so you know, he gets up there. He does the spin, the left hand. Oh, the smoothness of it. Big Smooth, I call him right there. He was just in there and doing the right thing. Was able to get that up and in. Coach Hadley wanted a timeout to put some subs in. Refs didn't see it. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm just making up the conversations, obviously, for Coach, because I didn't hear exactly. But I can assume he said, what are you doing? I called a timeout. Why didn't you put somebody in? There's going to be a line change by both teams. I've got 57 seconds to go. And if you give me a chance, I will try to get all of the names in of who's playing. 3 and 12 and 20, 34. So for Varnum, our lineup is Devin Fulbright, Trenton Mack, Adrian Vigil, Evans Wise, and number 20, which I don't have his name yet. Give me a second here. But Trenton Mack's going up. He's going to say, I can do something. So number 20 is Isaac Wind. And Trenton Mack for 3, it's in and out. No good. Isaac Wind is in the game for Varnum. And let me see who's for Earlsboro. I got quite a bit of change here. I got Gage Brown and Tyrus Heyman as well. I want to make sure everybody gets their recognition. Number 2, Taziah Soap. Number 4 is Hunter Nice back in. He played earlier. And then number 24 is Jonathan Nice. So there's 3 Nice that have played there. That's very nice. I know that they hear that a lot. Devin Fulbright goes in, misses it, but Isaac Wynn keeps the ball alive with the rebound, tries to get it going, passes over to Evans Wise, who did not make a wise decision and threw the ball out of bounds. He didn't mean to, he just did. We got 6 seconds to go. 72-57. Tyrus is going to shoot. He's going to shoot, and he did not make it. 72-57 is the final score. the Earlsboro Wildcats 57, the Varnum Whippets 74, and that's going to be our games. Just so you know where we go, our next games will be coming up. We appreciate you being here with us at Varnum High School for Squirtle TV. Thank you. Final score: Varnum 72, Earlsboro 57. Thank you, and have a good night.